memorandum to the Speaker of the Lok Sabha seeking the removal of Justice Yashwant Verma. 145 Lok Sabha MPs have signed the impeachment motion against Justice Verma under Articles 124, 217 and 218 of the Constitution. MPs from various parties including the Congress, TDP, JDU, JDS, Jan Sena Party, AGP, Shiv Sena Shinde faction, the LJSP, SKP and CPM have signed the memorandum, and prominent leaders such as Anurag Thakur, Ravi Shankar Prasad, Rahul Gandhi, Rajiv Pratap Rudy, PP Chaudhary, Supriya Sule and KC Venugopal are among the signatories. The charges include the alleged recovery of burnt and half-burnt 500 currency notes from Justice Yashwant Verma's official residence in Delhi on the 15th of March 2025. So the memorandum has been submitted to the Lok Sabha Speaker. Congress, TDP, JDU, JDS MPs have signed the motion. This is in connection to the cash that was found at Justice Yashwant Verma's residence. We have a reaction coming in from Ravi Shankar Prasad. Listen it.
एक बात आप समझें, न्यायपालिका की ईमानदारी, पारदर्शिता और उनकी स्वतंत्रता तभी सफल होगी जब सम्मानीय न्यायाधीशों का आचरण भी अच्छा हो। मैं इस बात को बहुत विनम्रता से दोहरा रहा हूं। The conduct of an individual judge in terms of propriety is equally important for independence of judiciary. जैसे आरोप संगीन थे, अब हम लोगों ने फाइल कर दिया है उनके इम्पीचमेंट की कार्रवाई के संबंध में। अब जो जजेस इंक्वायरी एक्ट के अंतर्गत जो प्रक्रिया होती है उसका माननीय स्पीकर पालन करेंगे, लेकिन हम लोगों ने इतना आग्रहवश किया है कि ये कार्रवाई जल्दी हो।
And first on Times Now is also that image of the MPs submitting the memorandum to the Lok Sabha Speaker on the impeachment motion against Justice Yashwant Verma. We have Harish and Pragya joining us with more details. Let's first go across to Pragya. Over 200 MPs have signed that, 145 Lok Sabha MPs. Will Justice Verma be impeached now? That's the big question.
Is that all the 145 Lok Sabha members have signed the impeachment motion, and this means that in fact this particular memorandum will be taken by the Speaker in the House, and there will be the acceptance of the motion as well. Thereby, there will be a presiding officer who will be comprising a committee, and that committee will do the investigation. This is the process, but sources have be followed in the Lok Sabha. But having said that, the fact that the Lok Sabha has done it on the first day of the session, it means that they're very sure of the fact that they are going to take this through, and in fact they have secured in principle consensus from all parties, and in fact they have now signed this particular removal memorandum as well. This also makes it very clear that the Lok Sabha is very serious about the charge that has been leveled against Justice Verma, and MPs will take this through, and in fact when the committee will be formed, there will be all sorts of investigation, and what we are hearing from our sources that they also would try to make it make it a fast track process, and this should have been completed by the end of this monsoon session, is what we're hearing from our sources.
All right, let me in fact also go across to Harish. Harish, remember Justice Yashwant Verma challenged the entire process, said that it was unfair and that he wasn't given an opportunity. Well, today a major political development has taken place.
Yes, that's right, Swati. A very big development as far as the Yashwant Verma cash at home controversy is concerned is the first step towards his impeachment. Remember, on May 8th, the then Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna had sent the in-house committee's report, which had indicted him, and sent the copies to the Prime Minister and President and ordered his removal. So, as Pragya was saying, this is the first step. Now it's up to the Speaker to form a committee as per the Judges Enquiry Act. A committee has to be formed comprising of a Supreme Court judge, a Chief Justice of a High Court, and an eminent jurist. And if they return the indictment order, then the Parliament has to take up the vote. It has to be passed by a 2/3 majority. So Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha has to pass the motion through a 2/3 majority, and then the President can remove Justice Yashwant Verma. And if that happens, the Justice Verma will suffer the ignominy of being the first judge to be impeached in India's judicial history. And coming to your question, yes, all this comes at a time when Yashwant Verma has challenged the indictment order and also the order from the then Chief Justice to impeach him, and said that there was a major violation of principle of natural justice in this case because he was not given a proper hearing after the in-house panel had submitted a report by the then Chief Justice, despite repeatedly requesting for an audience, and also even the in-house panel had passed adverse observations without giving him full and free and fair hearing, and because he was not allowed to cross-examine witnesses, and also the Justice Verma has said that there was a media trial, and the unproved allegations which had been directly uploaded by the then Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna, including the allegations and also the video that had damaged his reputation and also right to live with dignity. And he also, in fact, going by his petition, he has very interestingly used the loopholes on the part of the police in his defense, asking what happened to this? What happened
but
to
this
the
is
cash?
the first big move towards the process of impeachment of Justice Verma. Pragya and Harish, thank you very much for getting us the details. We have more breaking inputs coming in. Now, after opposition continuously stormed Parliament on day one of the monsoon session, Union Minister